But it took me years to realize that. The transformation. Going from criminal to respected chef. It was a process. It was a journey. My mother was blind. It's not that she was uneducated, she was miseducated. So it was in 1984 that I embraced a criminal lifestyle. I wanted more for my mother. I wanted more for my sister. And I decided that this was the way for me, which was the meal ticket. This here, crack. These are little kibbles. We call them G-Rocks. 28 grams an ounce, $100 a piece. I sold my ounces with 30 grams because I knew if I gave my customers a few extra grams and they made $350 extra, I could corner the market. I made up to $35,000 a week. Age 19, millionaire. Indicted by the federal government in 1988. Served 10 years in prison. 10 years in prison that I served. 10 years. Walking on concrete every single day. How did the blinders come off? How did you begin to see the world through a different set of eyes? Well, it didn't happen overnight. There was a collective of situations, circumstances, intellectual stimulation. I read my first book in prison. I was told for the first time in my life that I was smart in prison. An older man in prison taught me how to shave with a razor in prison. I was in prison with some of the brightest minds on the universe. Stockbrokers, presidents and CEOs of corporations, judges, lawyers. I began to build the relationships with them. I became an intellectual jacker. I robbed them for knowledge. But we brought the brightest minds together on the prison yard. That's right. I learned to cook in prison. I found my gift in prison. When I came home from prison in 1996, they told me I couldn't get a job and I wouldn't get a job. Well, I proved them wrong. I went in as a dishwasher. When I first got my job, there were things I had to change about me when I got out of prison. Everything. I had to build a brand. I had to rebuild my image. Clean shave my face. Took makeup to cover my earring hole up. No tattoos. Quit lifting weights so I wasn't big and bulky. I got my teeth fixed. $2,600 grill. Look at that. Because I understood the importance of a smile. I haven't had to straighten up the way I walk because, I still walk cool sometimes. So this is how I used to walk. So I had to get my corporate swag down, right? I couldn't walk into the Bellagio Hotel, the Ritz-Carlton, the Hotel Bel Airs of the world with some of the most prestigious, creative talent in the world. And I knew in order to be the best chef in America, I had to go amongst the best chefs to learn. And when I came to Las Vegas in the year 2000, it was a challenge for me. I wanted to work at the world famous Bellagio Hotel. It took me 3.5 years to get a job at the Bellagio. I changed my walk 3.5 times. And I finally got the job. The transformation. I built the right relationships. I learned to smile. I changed my swagger. I made the felony jacket disappear. I went amongst the best, the brightest, and I got access. And I realized in prison, when I studied these white-collar guys, multi-millionaires, with circumstances and situations that shaped the thinking process of them. Well, I believe that everybody was born with a gift. I believe that everybody was born with the abilities and the strength and the genius to become someone. The reason why we're successful in here, because we discovered that. We unleashed that. But there's so much talent in the hood. There's so much individuals out there who are smart, who are forward thinkers, but they were using that intellect the wrong way. I believe that each and every one of them should have that opportunity to live the dream.